Morning, folks. How are we doing? We're back here again with Amberlynn Reid in exaggerating food issues, which I have no idea what that means. Going to a different program? Question mark. And horrible storms vlog. This is I sense it. I sense this is going to be a bad one. The exaggerating food issues thing. I don't know what that's going to be about. My immediate assumption is going to be her addressing the water thing because people say she's exaggerating her like OCD and everything like that just to give her excuse to buy brand water because she's like too good for tap water, I guess. Going to a different program, that's been a question a lot of people have asked, including myself, saying, well, if you're so set on doing it in the next couple of months, you could very easily just go to another program and do it. She already has addressed this before, though, by saying, like, well, I don't want to move because they're all so good, and also the surgeon, he's like the best, like totes the best. Like most things have like one robot. This guy has like two robots because he's like so the best. I don't think she'll go for another program because, like I said, I think it's still Narnia. Horrible storms could be interesting. We had a lot of snow over here. Well, a lot for us. Like I think it's like 3 inches or something like that. That's like a lot of snow for us. So yeah, just gonna jump straight into it. Gotta put it on 1.25 times speed because of course I do. Let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to my new vlog. We're starting off with the saga.
Oh, the shoes are back.
Video.
Shoes are back.
The New Balances didn't fit, so I was searching for a pair of shoes online. Torrid.com.
Wow, Torrid again. What? Hey, do you know there's these places like okay, this is another Irish lesson for you guys. I don't want to don't want to give too much information, but there are these places called shoe shops where you can go in and like try on the shoes. Unfortunately, it doesn't require you leaving your apartment. Why is she just doing it again? It's like I haven't bought shoes in like ages, and I bought them online and they don't fit me, so I'm just going to buy some different ones online and see if they fit me. It's like, how about you just like go and try on some shoes? Like it'll be like vlog content. Like you're already making this like a storyline weirdly. Why don't you like leave the house, and there you go. There's some content for you.
Of course, Torrid.com.
Of
So
course.
I found these shoes. These are the active mesh sneaker, and they are wide width, and they have my size. So I'm trying to decide if I should do a 9 or 9.5. I think I'm gonna go with a 9.5. I really like these.
Hey, do you know what? You wouldn't have to guess if you went to the store and like tried them on, and then you'd know, and then you'd know which shoes actually fit you instead of being like, I'm really not sure. I'm just gonna have to guess what size I am now.
So I'm gonna get these. Okay, you guys. So I just finished.
Wow,
it
I don't care.
And I do not understand why it's controversial.
Of course you don't.
Figure it out. So there's gonna be some spoiler alerts. Okay.
Oh no, oh no.
So spoiler alert. Spoilers.
If this is in any way interesting, I will include me reacting to it. If not, we will just be skipping right to the next to the next bit. My assumption is it's going to be her once again not understanding what romanticizing something is, and also, isn't she like the one who like made up like a total fairy tale about like a domestic abuse situation, and then the person she accused actually came and responded, and it was actually like Amber was in the wrong. So like maybe that's why Amber doesn't quite understand why certain things are domestic abuse and why certain things look bad. So I don't know. Let's just go.
She's getting abused by her husband and she divorces him. Obviously, she has to co-parent. So I get that. I don't know why it's controversial. I'm really confused. Obviously, the couple violent scenes were very hard to read. And like the last one in particular made me very emotional. And that, like, she divorced him. I don't know. I don't understand why it's controversial.
What were the spoilers there? Spoilers. There's abuse in this thing about abuse, and they had to divorce. And like, I don't get what was I don't get it. It's like, is that it? Like, this is why people say she's bad at reviewing books, because like, what was that? I have no like. There was abuse in a book about abuse. Okay, thank you. There you go. Big spoiler. What? Fucking hell.
Books about literally everything and anything. I gotta be honest. Like, the book was good. I give it a 4 out of 5. I don't understand why it's gonna be a movie. I'm here for it because it's gonna star Blake Lively, and I love her. But I don't know. Like, it is what it is, and it ends with her being with Atlas, which is the very person that I wanted her to be with. So I don't know. I guess I'm left a little confused, I guess.
Oh, I'm also left very confused. This guys is going to contain spoilers. Then says nothing about the book, but just that she doesn't get it and she doesn't understand the controversy. What were the spoilers? What I don't understand it. You're a terrible book reviewer. If I come away from it being like, I still have no idea what the drama really even is or why the drama exists, because you're just like, I don't get, guys, I like read the book and I was like, I don't get it. Because, like, you know, like, a thing happens and stuff, and, like, I don't get it. Fuck, just, I usually try and give her book reviews a little bit of a chance. You know, I like to meme on them, but I usually do watch them just to see what she says during them. It's not like other people. I've seen other reactors just the second they see the book stuff pop up, they just skip. I you know what? I really get that now, because that was just nonsense. I've seen her review this book times now, maybe 4 times now, where she's like, guys, I'm 50 pages in. Guys, I'm 100 pages in. Guys, I'm 200 pages in. Guys, I just finished it. And every time it is just like, I don't understand the controversy. What? What? They make movies about murder. That's not romanticizing murder. What? Guys, what? I've seen that 4 times now. Like, Jesus Christ. I think you could ask, like, an actual child to review a book on domestic abuse, and they would probably do it better than her.
It's been some hours since we last spoke. I had a email from my dietitian. I don't know if you guys remember, but I said how she's going to be talking to the surgeon one-on-one, kind of me as a patient.
I can't wait.
She's going to call me and let me know what, like, they think the next step of action should be. I don't know. I'm kind of, like, confused by it, but I actually got an email.
Oh my god, guys! I don't know. Like, I'm like so confused. Like, guys, I'm like, what? She said like she was going to ask the surgeon and talk to the surgeon for me, and I don't know what that means. What? Why are you playing like dumb suddenly? Like, you were like, oh, I'm boss bitch. I'm totally on top of things. I'm totally in charge of things. I'm still getting the surgery. I'm still going ahead with this. This has happened. This person said they're going to talk about this to this person to see what they can organize for me. But I don't know. What? Guys? Why are you suddenly acting like you're like, what? This is like, came out totally nowhere. Yeah, this isn't really giving me much faith in any of this existing.
From her saying that the meeting between them was canceled because the weather here is really bad.
Okay, yeah. So this is all fake and this is all lies. Yeah. Is this really what the horrible storms are? It's like, oh yeah, like, because like, you know, they were going to speak to the surgeon for me to organize something, and I don't know. Yeah, but then like it was cancelled. Yeah, that was cancelled. Wasn't that like near like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now? I don't know. We've been sitting here for like 40 seconds, just and she's giving us nothing.
We have tornado warnings. The wind is the worst I've ever seen. Like,
yeah, cool. Yeah. But, and this is the big but here, you went out of state for this. You went out of state for this. You said it was like over an hour's drive away. So you talking about the wind you're getting right now doesn't mean that they're getting the same wind. Firstly, for you, just letting you know for your fake ass story, like it doesn't mean everywhere's getting hit with the wind. Secondly, Zoom does exist. We went through something called COVID, so a lot of people are able to do meetings long distance nowadays. So once again, that also isn't really a great shit. This is. Do you guys like? Because I know a lot of people don't agree with me that the weight loss surgery thing didn't actually exist. Okay, I still don't think that it exists. I think it's just a storyline. Do you see with how bad she is at making stuff up, why I just go like, I'm just not going to believe any of it. I'm just not going to believe any of it because she is so bad at this.
Actual life. And the power keeps flickering in and out here. And I have a security camera that has like a community around it. And literally every, like, what? I would say 30 seconds, I'm getting a notification saying how a tree has fallen, people's power's out. So it's a very scary time where I live right now. It's like the whole city is falling. And I think it's like panning out through the whole state, plus the states around me. So everyone at the weight loss clinic that I go to, I think is like being sent home because it's really scary weather right now. My hair is so frizzy. I washed it last night.
So she quickly just says something that's just goofy that she has no idea about because she's like, I think this is happening. And then, oh, guys, have you seen my hair? Guys, have you seen my hair? It's like, okay, very nice 10 out of 10 attempted distraction there from anyone analyzing your stupid point. Wow, I wish you'd stop talking about the weight loss surgery thing like entirely at this point because, like I said, I don't believe it. And every time she tries to like give another example or another excuse, it is just bad. Like, it's just like, can you sit down for 5 minutes and think of like a coherent lie before you come on camera? Can you maybe just do that, as opposed to like, I don't understand what's happening because someone said they'd talk to someone, but then like, it was windy in my house. Well, actually, sorry, I was outside my house. Well, actually, sorry, it was a different state. It's like, oh, okay. Cool. Okay. And I think maybe they all went home. I don't know, guys.
Right now, I'm just like grateful that I have power, because a lot of people are losing power and getting hurt right now, and it's just very scary. So I think I'm actually gonna not even continue vlogging today, just in case the power goes out in total.
What?
Because I'm filming from my phone. I want to keep my phone fully charged. So tomorrow. Hello.
Then why don't you move to film with your camera, guys? I had to stop filming for today because it's a bit windy. I might lose power. It's like, what? What a weird excuse. Like, in a world of power banks and like, multiple different devices, I just do not get this. This is so goofy.
It is the next day, and I'm about to just do a little bit of light makeup.
Oh, wow, I don't care. I don't care.
So yeah, the weather last night, I'm worried about a lot of the people, especially in my city.
Guys, I'm like, I'm like empathetic, and like, I'm so like totes upset. Like people might be like, like, I don't know, dead or something. Guys, Amber, I believe you. I believe you so much. I really do believe that you're such a loving person. You're worried because it was a bit windy. Okay, Jesus Christ. Are we going to get, like, next week is it going to be like, guys, the wind was blowing, and I have PTSD from the last time the wind was blowing?
It was bad. Like, obviously nothing bad happened to me and Feline, but a lot happened in my city. Like, like, that's nervous laughter. Very, very lucky in that regard, because most of where I live lost power. It was just hard to fall asleep.
What a hard cut. Was that meant to be funny? Was that like a comedy cut? She's like, trees fell on people as they fell on cars, and I was so scared. Hard cut to like, what was that? Was that meant, like, that's like a comedy cut? Was that meant to be funny, or I am really struggling with this entire vlog so far, because she is just being dumb, playing dumb, making up really blatant, weird lies, and then like just doing weird stuff like that. Like, I don't get what this vlog is anymore. I really don't. It seems really kind of weird. Yeah, I'm like a 0 out of 10 on this vlog right now.
Last night, because all I could think about is like the people like affected, because
yeah, okay, sure,
just in Oklahoma.
Yeah, guys, I just like, I couldn't even sleep, guys, because I was like lying there going like, whoa, like, whoa, like trees and stuff, and people like, like people. Like, I was like, whoa, I'm such a good person. Like, I couldn't even sleep thinking about, like, other people. Because I, like, that's just me. I know, guys, I might come across that, but I'm, like, the most empath. And I was, like, lying in bed going, like, oh, my God, a tree might fall on someone else. Cool. Okay. Cool, Amber. Jesus. If you have to try this hard to tell people that you're a really nice person, you care about other people, you probably don't actually care about other people that much, especially when you're struggling to even say what happened and what you were thinking about.
So today is Saturday, so regarding my dietitian, talking to my surgeon.
Oh, yay.
It's not going to happen until next week.
Regarding, like my dietitian talking to the surgeon, that thing that I don't understand, probably happen, like some other point, guys. Yeah, guys. But guys, will you remember this next week? Because if you don't remember it next week, I'm just not going to talk about it again. Okay? Everyone, can we all just forget about it soon? Okay, good.
So I'm not going to get any more answers or anything till then. So I will make sure to keep you guys updated. I've had a lot of people tell me that I should, like, see if I can get weight loss surgery with a different program. Because some of you were like, actually, I'm not even going to say some of you. A lot of you are in my DMs.
Okay, sure.
Telling me that this is, like, the strangest thing they've ever heard. Because, like, weight loss surgery is supposed to help.
Cure a binge eating disorder? Yeah.
And a friend of mine.
Oh my God, I'm actually speeding this up. I'm sorry. I'm actually going to 1.5 because she doesn't want to be here. This is like she's ticking a box by being here, guys. Like, she just doesn't care. Also, what? How far behind is she? I just realized she said this is Saturday. Today is Friday. How far behind is she with these fucking vlogs? But she is like, she's talking so slowly. She just does. She is like a paint by numbers vlog right now. She just doesn't care. She is just mumbling.
If you're watching, hi, said something that really, I was like, oh wow, that makes a lot of sense. She said, it feels like, or seems like, having me wait a whole year is like telling a drug addict, I want you to be a whole year sober before you go into rehab. You know, like that was a really good metaphor. And I was like, yeah.
What? Isn't it just like an act? Isn't it just like not even a metaphor? Isn't it like literally just what it is? It is telling someone with a food eating disorder, like a binge eating disorder, that who is addicted to food. You have to be not addicted to food before we give you treatment to help you be addicted to food. It's not a metaphor. It's literally a one-to-one comparison, because it is the same comparison, just with the drugs instead of food. Well, I was like, oh, guys, wow, I really opened my eyes.
It does feel that way. Like I don't binge in the definition that they say. Like 3 times the amount of food you normally eat. Like I've never.
Yes, that totally made up definition that you recently have started using for some reason that does not exist as a definition of binge eating disorder. This is why I said, guys, for everyone keeps getting annoyed at me and being like, oh, but she's getting. It's like, guys, she can't even be consistent with her claim of binge eating disorder, which is already fake. Like, okay, so I'm just like, this is why I don't believe her. I don't believe her. I don't believe her. I don't. If she did a video of her under the knife with a doctor operating on her, I'd be like, that's really good CGI.
Done that, and people are coming out of the woodwork saying like how binging is like you get so desperate you eat the condiments in your home. What? I've never done that. I only ever want to
thanks, sir. Are we going to work off like another like totally like bizarre random? It's like, guys, binge eating disorder has now been described as me as when you eat 3 times what you would normally eat, not what like a normal human would eat, but what you yourself normally eat. So if you eat like a lot all the time, then apparently you can't be a binge eater. But like also you eat ketchup packets. So like I haven't eaten a ketchup packet, guys. So technically I don't think I'm a binge eater.
like junk, and that's why I feel like, I mean, this is obviously my fault.
Even at,
well, I just don't.
Straight up, even at 1.5 times speed, she is. You okay? That was a big yawn. That was a big yawn. Come here. Come here. She's on her couch. She's just on her couch, just shouting at me here. Even at 1.5 times speed, she is talking so slowly. She doesn't come across like she wants to be here. Straight up. This vlog, super boring. It's not even like super frustrating compared to her other vlogs. Like there's a lot of lying and a lot of incoherent mutterings about nothing. But it's not even like funny, and it's just so slow paced that it's lost me like really badly here. Like honestly, this is the first time my recording might be under 30 minutes, which is bizarre to me.
I feel like I binge, and I'm just starting to like see it more clearly now, because like I don't think I've ever wanted to look further deeper into, hey, is this binging or is this just a food addiction? I never wanted to take the time to do that, so it was always just so much easier. I hate how this eyebrow is darker, but it doesn't look like that in person, but on camera it does. It was just so much easier to just be like, yeah, I binge. It was like denial, you know?
It was like denial, guys. I didn't want to admit that I had a food addiction, so I said that I had binge eating disorder, which is a food addiction. What? Okay. That's cool, Amber. We're like, I'm glad we're back to, like, wasn't it just like last vlog she was talking about how like she like describes things really well, and she doesn't understand how people don't understand what she's talking about, and we are just here like rewriting her backstory in real time with this absolute nonsense that doesn't make any sense if you even think about it for like 1 nanosecond. Cool, Amber.
It's just a lot easier to say that instead of like, no, what's really going on? You know, I was just trying to fall onto something, and by doing that I have actively ruined my future.
I've actively ruined my future, guys, by claiming that I had a food addiction when actually I just had a food addiction. I know. She's being so goofy. I know, Goober, she's being so goofy. This is lame. This is like, come on, this is cringe. This is lame. It's not even funny. I'm glad you find it funny, but you're a sadist. You are a sadist, though. I don't know, this is just like, it's just not even funny. It's just not even funny how bad she is at this.
So, this is a very big change in my life that I want, that I need, and it's to save my life. Right now, I stay confused. I just stay confused because misdiagnosing someone, it does happen. It's a common thing that happens.
Yeah, apparently super common with you because you get literally every claim every like thing you've ever claimed about yourself has been a misdiagnosis at some point in the lore, depending on when you need it to be and when you don't need it to be. I'm not showing any of the previous stuff to this because it is literally just her just muttering about nonsense. Being like, maybe I should leave. Oh, but I really do like the people there, so maybe I shouldn't leave. Which is exactly what I called earlier on that she'd say. I know I did call it. You don't have to tell me I called it. I have a good memory. It's been really lame. It's been really lame. Everything's a misdiagnosis. She stupidly was like, guys, I was delusional thinking I had binge eating disorder because I didn't want to face the reality that I was addicted to food. Because, ever since I've been young, I've been eating lots. Which is like, doesn't that just mean you have binge eating disorder since you were a kid then? Like, it doesn't mean that you don't have binge eating disorder now. It's like, I've been eating lots since I was very young. It's like, okay, so you've had a binge eating disorder for a very long time then. I don't know how that's proof of you not having binge eating disorder now. It's so fucking dumb. Oh, let's just get through this. I'm out. I've checked out entirely. I'm going cross-eyed listening to this nonsense.
So I overeat, and I obviously feel guilty about it. Like, anyone who overeats who is at a higher weight is going to feel guilty about it. That's point blank.
God, what? She I'm not showing any of the previous stuff because I was so bored, but that title screen was like a jump scare. It came out like mid sentence. She just ended the vlog suddenly. It was so bad. Okay, guys, I'll sum up everything you missed in the last 3 minutes that I just stared blankly at the screen for. She is misdiagnosed all the time. The misdiagnoses are super common. She's always super misdiagnosed. Her cancer was misdiagnosed for literally years. I have no idea about this. I don't really know a huge amount about the cancer thing, but she claims now that she was misdiagnosed for literally years. She had went numerous times about the cancer, and every single time they sent her away saying it was a UTI, but it actually wasn't. It was cancer for years and years and years and years, and everyone else made the mistake but her. That she knew for ages that she didn't have binge eating disorder, that she had worked it out herself by learning about herself, but everyone else was wrong about her, but she definitely knew, deep down inside, she totally knew. It was a terrible, terrible video. It was just not fun. It was not interesting whatsoever. I find myself staring blankly at the screen so often, because it's just her, random, empath baiting. Look how good a person I am, guys, because it was windy, guys, and I lay awake just worrying about everyone else. Not me, guys, not me at all. No, not me. I was worried about everyone else because I'm really kind like that, and I just couldn't sleep because I'm just too kind. And anytime anyone tells you stuff like that about tell you how kind they are and how nice they are repeatedly, just know that they're lying. They're trying to get your sympathy and your attention and make you go oh, look how good a person they are. And the weight loss thing, it's just all over the place still. Guys, today, a storm happened to just start today. And whoopsie, guys, that was exactly the time and date and exact location. It was the heart of the tornado where my dietitian was meant to talk to my surgeon, even though it wasn't apparently the dietitian who made the call. It was the psychologist, but not the other psychologist, the psychologist above the dietitian who made the call. So I don't know why. Okay, cool, 100%, cool, 100%. I'm glad they just couldn't phone each other or anything like that. I got it had to be an in-person meeting, and I think, guys, I think the weight loss clinic's closed. I don't know. Talking about going to a different one where her attention was pretty much just I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Because she just doesn't care. Because this is fake. It's just fake. I'm sorry. I've nothing else. It's just fake. It's just, one of her most boring, rambling, absolutely pointless vlogs I've seen in a very long time. Sorry. It's just bad. I have nothing else to say to that, guys. It is just bad. But I want to thank my patrons, Frank, Eswank, Haley, Blake D. I'm just saying, absolutely massive thanks so much for donating and everything like that. Yeah, sorry guys, unfortunately this one is wee bit lame, but I'm getting a decent amount of content out. I've gotten it down pretty quick where I can get these done pretty quick, very quickly edit them and then get them up, like, so it really doesn't actually take me very long to do these anymore at all. But yeah, God, it's just bad. Hopefully the next one's a wee bit more interesting. Hopefully the next one actually involves her not either in the bathroom or sitting at her desk. So yes guys, have a good one. Bye bye.